Alright, so at the beginning of this presentation, I was wondering what I was going to do for SCICAN, right? Because, like, I really wasn't sure of what I was going to do. So then I thought to myself, what, like, makes up who I am? What's a part of my element? So that's why, like, I was walking down the street, and I saw a couple kids playing basketball, and I decided, alright, so basketball is a really big part of my life. I've been playing it for my entire life, and I decided that I'd do it on basketball. Now, what I noticed with these kids was that they were really bad at shooting. They're only like 12 years old, but like they made like, out of, say they shot 5 shots, they would have made like 1 shot, right? So like, that really concerned me because like they were looking like this. So then I decided to make my topic, how to shoot a basketball properly. So like, a lot of times, like the objective of basketball is to score more points than your opponent. Now, a really big factor is being able to shoot. So when you don't shoot a basketball properly, like you're likely to lose the game, right? And then you're gonna be really sad because not only do you lose the game, but you also let your team down because you didn't know how to shoot. Now, not being able to shoot a basketball is really common in people who play basketball. Like for example, Shaquille O'Neal is one of the greatest basketball players of all time, and he had a 52% accuracy, like shooting accuracy when it came to free throws, which is the 4th lowest in NBA history. So this one's to you, Shaquille O'Neal. So at the beginning of my presentation, at the beginning of my SCICAN project, I was thinking about, well, how do you shoot a basketball properly? And after extensive research and some of my own experimenting, I came to a conclusion that, so like for your shot form, you put your dominant hand on the top of the basketball and your non-dominant hand on the side of your basketball, and then you aim towards the net and you shoot it. And in terms of like how you flick your wrist, if you can imagine your arm being perpendicular to the basketball net, you'd flick your wrist at about a 48-degree angle.
Oh.
Now, for my experiment, I got a couple of my friends to shoot a basketball in 2 ways. The first way was how they initially would shoot a basketball, and the second way was how I thought you should shoot a basketball. And
pumped up kicks.
Alright, so I can't access the videos right now, but that's okay. So, as you can see from the results, my preferred shot allowed the students to be more accurate in terms of their shot. And for some of the results, it was significantly more accurate. So then I thought, alright, I'm done my SCICAN, right? So I was like pretty happy. But then the winter break came, and then so I went to play basketball at St. Denis, right? And then I noticed some things, right? I noticed 2 things. One thing was that the people who I did the experiments on didn't play basketball. So I just made a person who had a really bad shot have like a somewhat mediocre shot, right? And the second thing I noticed was that I want these shots to be used in a game, and you don't have time to calculate like a 48-degree angle in a game, right? So then I realized, but like, yeah, there were people with like some really wacky shots who were really good at shooting too. So then I realized that all it is just practice. Like as long as you practice and are able to continue practicing shooting, you'll be able to shoot properly. Like Michael Jordan once said that you're only a failure when you stop trying. So those kids from the beginning of my presentation, even though they had a really bad shot, as long as they keep playing basketball, they're gonna succeed and they're gonna do better. And that's my presentation. Thank you for listening.